Hi, David Mintz here from G4 Guitar School in Lake Forest with another video lesson, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at the song Sunshine of Your Love, recorded when Eric Clapton was with Cream. So this song is based around a couple of minor pentatonic scales, and then it breaks into a rhythm part. We're going to be using some power chords, some 5 chords. So let's take a look at it, and we're going to break the pieces down and then let you listen to the audio track and piece them together. Okay, so the main riff itself, that's our main motif lick that runs through the song. So we're playing this out of the 10th position, and what I mean by that is our first finger is way up here on the guitar on the 10th fret, okay? And we're using a D minor pentatonic scale, which is the E minor pentatonic scale we learnt down here. But we're going to shift that. We're going to move that up to the 10th fret where our first finger will play. And we're going to play the notes with the fingers 1, 4, next string, 1, 3, next string, 1, 3, next string, 1, 3, next string, 1, 4, next string, 1, 4. That will be our D minor pentatonic scale. There we have it, okay? So the lick starts on the 12th fret of the 4th string with our 3rd finger. So we play this note 2 times, come down to the 10th fret on the 4th string with our 1st finger, and come back to the 12th fret on the 4th string with our 3rd finger. That's our first finger. Then we're going to cross over to the 12th fret on the 5th string with our 3rd finger, and walk it down chromatically. We're going to play every note from the 12th fret down to the 11th fret with our 2nd finger, down to the 10th fret with our 1st finger. Okay? So let's look at that again. So we have okay? That's what we've got so far. Now, if we were to play a classic minor pentatonic scale, with the notes we would play, our first finger will cross over to the 10th fret on the 6th string, and we come up with a little finger to the 13th fret on the 6th string, and come back and forward. Okay, however, that's a little tricky, okay, depending if you're playing an acoustic or electric guitar and how small or big your little finger is. So the way we're going to finger it is, we're going to play, instead of playing here, with our first finger on the 10th fret, little finger on the 13th fret, we're going to play the same note, the 10th fret on the 6th string, with our 3rd finger, and then we're going to come over to the 8th fret on the 5th string with our 1st finger. The 2 notes are the same, but this other fingering here on the 10th fret to the 8th fret on the 5th string is a lot easier. Plus, also, you can get some nice vibrato on this note here, which is a little tricky to do way up here. Okay, so the line so far we have. Okay, there we have it. Let's do it again slowly. There we have that. That's our first piece to learn. So this line itself repeats, I think, 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times. It depends how he was playing this, okay? So you'd have to listen to the recording and decide how many times you need to play this one, okay? Then we're going to take the same shape, so to speak, and move it over 1 string, okay? And play the same pattern, starting with the 12th fret on our 3rd string. Okay, it's exactly the same shape, exactly the same pattern for our fingers to follow, but we're starting the whole thing on the 12th fret 3rd string. Okay, so those 2 pieces back to back. Okay, so those are the first 2 pieces to learn. then he drops his hand down to play an A5 chord down here, where our first finger is going to play on the 2nd fret 4th string, okay, and we're going to pick the 5th string, 4th string, and maybe the 3rd string if we can get our first finger resting on that over there. Okay, and that's the line we want. Da, da, da. Okay, and you can play it all with downstrokes. I prefer to play down, up, down. Down, up, down. 3, 4. Da, da, da. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. After that, we come over to a G5 chord, a G5 power chord. Okay, where our first finger's on the 3rd fret 6th string, 3rd finger's on the 5th fret on the 5th string. Then we play that one time, and we come over, move the fingers directly over both one string each, so the first finger's now on the 3rd fret 5th string, and the 3rd finger is on the 5th fret 3rd string, sorry, 5th fret 4th string, and we have a C5 chord. Okay, so those two moves. This is a G5 chord, and my root is here on the 3rd fret 6th string. Then I move the fingers over one string each, and my root of the chord becomes the C note here on the 3rd fret 5th string. Okay, so we put all that together with the A5 chord, and we have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 3, 4, 2, 3. Then we go down to the A5. 1 and 2 and da da da. And then we come back into the lick at the top. Okay. So the three main parts we've got is, let's review again. We have a D minor pentatonic lick up here, starting on the 12th fret on the 4th string. We then take the same lick over to start on the 12th fret 3rd string. That's the second part. And then we have this rhythmic part down the bottom where we start with an A5 chord. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, A5, G5, C5. And we round it off with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we go back into the lick. So have fun with this. Take it slowly and piece it together. Listen to the audio tracks. There's some slowed down versions for you as well, so you can start at 70%, build this up over time, and the track you have, you can play along with this live recording of the band, so you can play along with that and just have fun. Any questions, please let me know by email or give me a call, and I look forward to seeing you in our lessons. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.